Welcome to the Best Small Business Show. I'm Rich G, and I'm here with the incredible BJ Flagg.
Great to be here, Rich. I cannot even believe we are wrapping up April. This is like insane. You know what? 2026 is just like flying by, and Q2 is in full swing.
Yeah.
I actually did some analytics.
My gosh.
I always wait a little while on Q1 just to get at all of my things. And I started doing the analytics for everybody. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Incredible. Really strong growth.
I paid my taxes. So that was fun too. So
we have two different things.
So today we're going to be talking about hitting the performance ceiling. And what is it? It's when the exact skills that built your business start choking it. It's, in essence, what I say is what got you here aren't going to get you to the next level.
Aren't going to get you there.
Yes.
You become the bottleneck. You are the bottleneck. And there is definitely a way out. I don't want anyone to freak out. It's about upgrading your strengths to scale with your company. So I have to ask you, Rich, set the scene for us. Why do successful founders hit this wall?
Well, it's because, you started this business. You grew it. It was your baby. And you put so much energy and ideas and sweat and tears into it. But the problem is it happens because you're used to outworking your problems. Every problem that comes along, you outwork it.
Right.
And your standards are sky high. So you step in again and again and again to save the day.
Yeah, and to get a little visual, it means that the business is growing around you instead of with you. So it requires a huge mindset shift. Just stop doing and start designing. That's where you need to be.
Yeah, exactly. We boiled the escape plan, and I love the term escape. This is your escape plan down to 4 key strategies, 4 actionable ways to smash through that ceiling today, tomorrow, and next week.
Okay, I'm going to kick it off with strategy number 1, delegate to accelerate. And sometimes I say delegate to celebrate. But accelerate, because we want to show the incredible growth that's going to happen. If every meaningful decision roots through you, you're not leading. That's not leading. You're bottlenecking.
Yeah, I had this issue with a client of mine where every single small project that they did, every client interaction, the ultimate paperwork had to flow through them. And it was just like, once they got to 100 clients, 200 clients, 400 clients, you saw the funnel just getting clogged up.
And you could hear it.
Yeah. So what happens is you become a highly paid traffic cop. That's basically it.
That's it.
What we call it is quality control. And that control is actually the biggest growth constraint in your business.
Yeah. And when we say control, we mean white knuckling. You are trying to hold on to every single thing. The math is brutal. One person, no matter how great, cannot scale. I think automatically of the E-Myth, where you divide up all the things. You are doing all those jobs, but you divide them up so that you could start to give them out to people. This is not giving it out to people. And it's just brutal. A great action step would be to pick 3 reoccurring decisions you make daily. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, and hand them off to your team before the end of this week. Just pick 3. Yeah. Let them own the outcome, and not just to execute the task. Let them own it, because the more that you give them, they're going to feel that they're getting higher level work, and they're going to be excited about it. And you get to delegate it. It gets off your plate, which is wonderful.
Yeah. And just to bring you into strategy number 2, systematizing growth. And I've huge proponent of this. This is how you break out the dreaded revenue plateau. I cannot tell you how many times we said, wait a minute. Couple of team members get together, write the new path, get it together. It's kind of like working one of those video games where you got to build the new bridge to get to the new thing.
Mhm.
You have got to start systemizing your growth.
Yeah, you're adding reps and ad spend, but guess what? The top line barely moves. It's just
I
barely,
know,
you keep working harder and
barely.
harder. And so stop blaming your sales team. This is a structural capacity issue. And
Yeah.
I'm going to say that again. Stop blaming the sales team. It's not their fault.
Yes. When you go in today, please be nice to them because it's not their fault. They are doing their job and doing it actually incredibly well. Right, Rich? Oh
Yep.
my gosh. Your current operating model has just hit its absolute maximum output. That's what you're experiencing right now. Sometimes when we get larger projects, we forget that we need to do a bit of a pivot and a restructure and be nimble. You've got to be nimble. The action step for this is to audit your fulfillment and delivery processes today. Why do we say that? It tends to be where there's always a bit of a bottleneck, and it's an easy one to get reorganized for sure.
Yeah, you need to find the manual friction points and automate or streamline them. Find out where the structure breaks or where things slow down and see if you could find an automation, a tool, and or streamline them, which is get rid of those steps.
Yes, that's what that actually means.
Yes, and build a machine that generates revenue whether you are in the office or not, and that's the most important thing. A lot of tax accountants have taken the week off because it's after April 15th. But guess what? Stuff still happens, and so you need to make sure that there are people in your office that can handle your stuff, and so you're not calling clients while you're at Disney World, at the
Right.
haunted mansion. So let them take care of
Exactly.
it.
Exactly. Oh my
Well,
gosh.
it's time for a promo break. We always do this. This
Yeah.
podcast is sponsored by New Renew Brand Marketing, a full service agency building strong brands with clarity and vision. Their clients are reaching their potential with innovative messaging, results driven AI research and analytics, with their audiences front and center. Reach out to BJ Flagg at newrenew.com today.
And we have this sponsor back again. Are you building your business or is your business building a ceiling? Rich G delivers the hard truths and bullet point strategies to help small businesses grow 20 to 25% each year. Stop letting your own hustle become your biggest bottleneck. Find a performance ceiling score with a free assessment at richg.com today. Guys, I took the performance ceiling score. Oh my gosh, it is so fantastic. Go there today. That's all I'm asking you to do. It's on the homepage, isn't it, Rich?
Yes,
Yeah,
right
you
there,
gotta
right at
go.
the top.
Yeah, it's a little bit of reality delivered up very
Let's
nicely.
get back into it. Here we go. What's strategy 3, BJ?
Strategy 3 is cultivating A players. We mention this all the time, but if your best people are leaving, you need to pay attention. These are your gold. What are you doing?
Yeah, this happens a lot where your top tier talent doesn't leave over a minor bump in compensation. They're leaving because they hit a dead end and have no real authority because you're holding on to it. You're holding on
Yeah.
to all the authority and you're not giving them new exciting projects or responsibilities. You're holding it all to yourself because, hey, I built this business. Well, guess what?
Right.
If you want to grow your business, you need to delegate and cultivate your A players.
Yeah. And if you never let go, ambitious talent just walks right out the door. It's just proven again and again. A great action step for this is to give your top performer a high stakes project or responsibility. You really got to think about this over the weekend and decide, okay, what is it that A player can do? And institute it because they're ready. They are ready to do it.
Yeah, and step back entirely. That's so important. Give them the budget, give them the authority and the space to succeed. Let them prove they can lead the charge, not just follow instructions from you, but actually to own something, to own a whole area, to own a client, and you let them go with it.
Yeah. Strategy number 4 is ruthless focus. When the core business stalls out, founder anxiety kicks in a very large way. Be prepared not to sleep. This is a very bad sticking point.
Yeah, you start chasing shiny objects. And I see this happen with so many companies. They go after new verticals. Oh, I'm going to go do this. Oh, I'm going to do this. New products, new ideas. And it's almost like an ADHD. They do this constantly. And you don't know what business they're really in. And what happens? You end up running a company that does 6 things at 60% capacity.
Yeah. And it's like guacamole. You don't know, your employees have absolutely no idea where the focus needs to be. You just totally ruined it for them. True ambition looks like doing 2 things at 100%. A great action step for this is kill your lowest performing, most distracting initiative today. 80-20 your business and put the bottom 10 to 20 out to pasture. So did we do a podcast on this, Rich?
I think we did on the Pareto rule, 80-20. Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Reallocate that time and money straight into your most profitable core service. If you want, check out our last podcast, number 447, Own Your Industry by Owning Your Niche. That's where we really talked about looking at your entire business and saying, you know what? I get the most money from this one business, this one area. And if you niche it out, suddenly there's so many people that want your services. Strategic focus is your ultimate competitive advantage.
And you know what? Smashing through the performance ceiling is totally in control for 2026. It's in your control. It just requires upgrading your operational playbook.
So stop grinding through the bottlenecks and start scaling past them. You have the strategies. Now go execute. We've given you 4 strategies to do this. Just try one.
Exactly. Better people, better business, and better life.
Thanks to our great producer, Richard Scalzo, for making us sound great. And thanks for tuning in to the best small business show.